Hi everyone, so today I will be doing my candle day haul for 2023. This, however, is day 2. I went to a different Bath and Body Works. So if you want to skip over to my haul, I'll include chapters in the video. But this time, instead of going right when the store opened, I went about or around noon-ish. So that particular Bath and Body Works opened at 11. And so I only got there maybe an hour and a half afterwards. Thankfully, they had that, what is it, the White Elephant collection, which the previous store on Friday did not have. So I was really happy because I did like some of the collection. And I feel like it was very centered around states who don't have all four seasons. I'm in California, so I really like the idea of a summer Christmas. Of course, I would prefer snow. But anyways, they also thankfully had the Murano collection, which I think is the one that looks like splotchy paint, but I hear it's really popular. So I do have some thoughts on that. I took my sister. I took my sister. She was able to be with me in the store, but she gets really sensitive to smells. So I need to be more aware to not give her every single candle to smell. But yeah, it was definitely more packed than the first day. I have a feeling that since it's Friday and I went in the morning, not everyone has the chance to get up early, go candle day shopping, and then go into work. That's a little bit too much. But I did make some purchases. So first, I'll tell you how much I saved and spent. Again, I didn't have any coupons. I heard that Sunday 20 not 20% off, but the buy online pickup in store will be enabled, which that's a little tricky, right? I feel like sometimes when there's a hot sale going on that a lot of items go out of stock. So the items I haul potentially might be exchanged and or returned. However, I really don't want to test my luck and not purchase a candle today thinking that I will be able to get it tomorrow, and then lo and behold, it's sold out. But for this shopping trip, I got a total of 14 items. 13 of them were candles, and I had a free reward that was expiring on the 5th, so I decided to get that for my mom. Anyways, my subtotal was 129.35, California tax of 13.26. My total came out to $142.61. And I can't find the total discount. Oh, actually, it's right here. Total discount was $224.95, perhaps. It really looks like the ink on this receipt was running low. Okay, let's go on to the first bag. But first, my sister ended up getting a bag as well. I kind of played it off like if we were going to pay separately, but we weren't. And then the lady was nice enough to let us get the two bags because in my previous haul, I had mentioned that the first store that I went to in the first day, they had a policy where you could only give out crates if a customer purchased more than 13 candles. So that was a little bit iffy. Okay, first bag we have here. I kind of forgot what order is where, so I'm just gonna pick at random. Oh, so the first one I guess is the Murano collection. This one is the pretty blue color. So here we have caramel frappuccino. I have tried and smelled white caramel cold brew. Here, let me smell it. It does smell slightly like that, but I feel like this one smells a little bit better. I feel like there's more caramel, and for some reason, when I initially purchased smelled white caramel cold brew, when it had that white wraparound label and it had it in a very cutesy black font, the letters. I thought that there was hardly any of a coffee note, but I do get a coffee note in here. I don't know if it's a frap because I don't really get caramel fraps at Starbucks, but I feel like the caramel is very much elevated more than cinnamon caramel swirl where that could lean a little bit headache inducing, but it's very strong. But to get on with the set notes, fragrance notes are rich cold brew coffee, totally get that. Frothy milk, sweet caramel syrup blended with ice. Retail price is $26.95. I only purchased one of these because I did pick up cinnamon caramel swirl or pumpkin cinnamon something, and I feel like a lot of their caramel scents smell a lot to me the same. So while I do like it, I feel like I have a lot of caramel centric Bath and Body Works candles, but it does smell good and it is pretty strong on cold. So let's go on to this one. So the other collection, no one was really paying attention to it at the store, but this is Baroche French Toast. I have already finished burning, I want to say, 2 of the French baguette candles, and this does smell similar, just with maybe like a touch or a dash of cinnamon and some type of like syrupy maple. For this one, thankfully these are $26.95 in case I need to do any exchanges, but I'm gonna try to avoid that. So this one is fluffy brioche toast, rich maple syrup, and a dollop of butter sprinkled with cinnamon. Yeah, I don't really like cinnamon, but I feel like this one hardly smells like it, so I'm okay with it. Although I did want to mention that when my sister said French toast, she does not get French toast from this. I feel like the bread doesn't smell super gourmand. Like with French baguette, I get more of a salt, like if anything, if I had to choose between it leaning salty, neutral, or sweet, I feel like it leans a little bit neutral, salty. I don't think like I feel like someone needs to amp up the vanilla extract gourmandness in the sense that it's not sweet enough for me to classify this as French toast, and I feel like it needs more maple syrup. But I really like that one. So um there should be another one in here, but we'll see. Yep, I got a backup. So I wasn't sure exactly the quantities of each candle that I wanted, but I did like the brioche French toast, so here is a second one. Oh, and for my free reward, this isn't $16.95, but my mom is running out of her Japanese cherry body wash, and so I decided to get her this. This one retails $14.95. And then the scent notes for this are Japanese cherry blossom, Asian pear, fresh mimosa petals, white jasmine, blushed sandalwood. Okay, next candle. I asked my sister if she wanted anything, and I just had a feeling that she would like this candle. Oh my gosh, I'm peeling off the label. But this store also was running low on this particular scent. By the way, the scents that were going or selling out pretty quickly. I did not see any more hot cocoa and cream. I didn't see any more of those. Even the White Barn collection was pretty diminished. And in the walls, you know how sometimes during SAS they put shopping bags to fill in the gap? They were putting the wellness collection, like that overtook a good chunk of where the White Barn, like the plain packaging, like strawberry pound cake, lavender vanilla, mahogany teakwood. Yeah, so the store was running low or they needed to replenish their supplies. But going back to my sister, this was one of the scents that I had her smell that I asked her if she wanted it, and she said yes. So I already have a backup of crunchy English toffee, but she doesn't have it. She thought that she did, but I told her that I've only purchased 2 and I have both of them. Honestly, I didn't offer it to her because I really liked it. But here we have a crunchy English toffee. I hauled this the first day. The scent notes to this say sweet brown sugar, crunchy toffee, and a dash of vanilla extract. This one is $26.95 and it smells so good. This should be a body care. It's so delicious, delectable. I think the toffee makes me think of like a sticky candy, but it's not necessarily like caramel. I really like it. And I think there's only one more candle in this bag. Okay, finally I was able to find that white barn, sorry, not white barn, the white elephant collection because it was just nowhere to be seen in the first store. So here we have is Top Shelf Elf. I believe right now, currently online, this is sold out. I don't know if they're going to do a restock, but it is at the cheaper price point of $24.95, which people have said that it's so that you don't do exchanges, which is kind of sucky, but you know, whatever. Okay, so Top Shelf Elf, we have, I guess, a story, billions of toys in 1 year. Yes, sometimes even elves need a little boost of energy. So for this one, it reminded me very much like of a summer spring candle. Yeah, it just smells kind of like a, I don't know, high fructose corn syrup juice. It does smell like a tad bit fruity. Like it's trying to be a little fizzy, but the fizz is kind of dwindled down. But yeah, so I think I just got one of these. I did like another scent, a part of that collection, a little bit more. So here we have the first empty bag. Is this a Dior sample? Oh, my sister, because we have to pass by a Macy's and they were handing out free samples, so it's kind of overtaking this bag. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, so for the second bag, the next one of the Murano collection that I purchased was Hot Pink Cocoa. So this one's more of like a pale pinkish, a little bit leaning purple color with the white lid. So this one smells really intriguing. I'm not sure if it was supposed, I don't know, I feel like this seems more like a Valentine's Day spring-ish candle. I do get a lot of that raspberry. I feel like it's a lot more raspberry centric than a chocolate, which is what I wanted. I wanted a little bit more of a chocolate leaning, but this does smell intriguing, almost like it's like a raspberry dried cereal or like just the raspberry note that's used in a lot of Bath and Body Works candles with like a little bit of like some type of milk chocolate. So this one is $26.95. Fragrance notes are sweet ruby chocolate, whipped vanilla cream, raspberry sprinkles. So I think people might be comparing this to Pink Fairy Gumdrop. I only have that in a single wick, but I don't remember it being this complex because obviously Pink Fairy Gumdrop is very, cutesy, sweet, toothache like toothache inducing sometimes. But this one just smells more, I don't know, like I feel like it would have layers when it's burning. So I wanted to purchase that. Has maybe like a little bit of a mixed in with a little bit of cherry because it does remind me of those like liqueur, like the syrupy cherries that are like pitted. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of that. So I was so intrigued that I wanted to get more of that just because I feel like if I have more candles, I'll feel less guilty burning it. So somehow I thought I got another pink hot cocoa, whatever. But I got another brioche French toast. I hope that smells good while burning. So I might need to go ahead and do that so I don't have to worry about doing an exchange after candle day. Oh, I think this is where my hot pink cocoa candles are. Yeah. So we have hot pink cocoa number 2. And then we have what I believe should be hot pink cocoa number 3. These labels are so easy to miss. But yeah, this is hot pink cocoa candle number 3. Okay, next. Did I get 4 hot pink cocos? That'd be funny. Oh my gosh, this one says hot pink cocoa. I could have sworn I got a different one. Hold on. Hot pink cocoa 1, hot pink cocoa 2, hot pink cocoa 3, brioche. What does this say? Hot pink cocoa. I got 4 hot pink cocos? No way. This reminds me of Lush Boxing Day where I accidentally purchased. I don't know, how do you accidentally purchase something, but I could have sworn I got a different one. French brioche French toast, the caramel frap candle. You know what? Mistakes were made, but it's okay. It's all for the fun of it. So I initially wanted to get another. Oh, here's a candle that I thought I purchased. I wanted to purchase the white chocolate macadamia, but that one smelled very unpleasant, off-putting. I don't know what it was about it. I think people said it might have been the lid, but I don't know. I just couldn't get past that scent. So I was ideally hoping if I had one white chocolate macadamia to air out the lid. I even had some lids right here that I have already aired out that I was going to replace it with, but it seems like that's not going to happen since I didn't purchase the candle. Oh well. Okay, let's go on to the last 3. Oh, but I mean, like, I didn't like it enough for me to go back to the store. It's about 30 minutes away. Yeah, I mean, if I left behind a crunchy English toffee, I'd probably go back to the store. But for white chocolate macadamia, no thank you. Okay, again from the White Elephant collection, we have one Cosmopolitan. So I had a feeling that I was going to like this, and I do. It definitely smells a lot like sugared lemon zest, but like more sweet, which I do like a pink lemonade. Ooh, yeah, like a pink lemonade that you would have when you were little or even right now. Whatever floats your boat. Retail price is $24.95. Cent notes, it's a story apparently. Up on the rooftop bar, Santa's taking a little detour to meet Mrs. Claus for drinks. Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of pink lemonade drink mix. I forget which brand I have, but we still have it in our house. And I liked it enough that I ended up purchasing a second Cosmopolitan. I don't believe I'm going to exchange this one, but it does smell nice. Oh, and the one that I was really surprised that I ended up getting, but I feel like it's not going to come back. We have candy cane colada, which is really weird because I don't like minty scents or coconut scents, but I do like pineapple scents. So for this one, it should be $24.95, and then I guess it's a story. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna skip and say Santa is out of the office taking a much needed vacation from the North Pole. The mint in here isn't super prominent that I can get with. I don't get much. Well, actually, now that I'm smelling it, I think I'm liking it a little bit less because I'm picking up more mint than I initially anticipated. And then the pineapple note isn't super overwhelming. Thankfully, I'm getting hardly any coconut, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, that is my haul for Candle Day Day 2. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to place a BOPUS order. Maybe I'm debating whether or not I should keep my 20% off coupon for Body Care Day because you don't know if you're going to be able to use a code. I believe last year you could, and my sister is running low on her shower steamers because necessarily I don't really need any more body lotions, body creams, which is typically what people buy. So if I do place a buy online pickup in store order, then I'm going to have to worry about exchanges or like returns, which I guess I could return one of these hot cocos or just start burning one. So yeah, that is my haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great candle day. The last day is Sunday, December 3rd. Yeah, so have a great day.